Hello everyone and welcome to another casted game of Age of Empires 4. Spawning in the color purple, playing as the Order of the Dragon. We got the duck, also known as Kiljadi. On the other side, playing as the Mongols in the color blue, we got MSN DK. Welcome everyone to a casted game on Lippany of Age of Empires 4. We're gonna be witnessing two absolute giants on the ladder. Kiljadi, actively sitting within like the top 20 on ladder, I want to say, and MSN comfortably usually around the top 50. So definitely a very, very high level game that we've got ahead of ourselves here. We do see the Mongols opening up with an early Dark Age rush. So barracks is being placed down. Kiljadi on the other side, just normally aging up to the feudal age. Two villagers on gold. And typically with the timing that you get as the Mongols, you're not going to be able to deny the feudal age. It's not likely that you're going to be able to deny the feudal age. What you might be able to do is you might be able to deny the gold afterwards. So you're going to be able to keep your opponent locked in feudal age for a little bit longer. That's not necessarily something that the Order of the Dragon really like to do. They don't really like those really long feudal age games because when it comes to massing units, other civs are just better. Other civs can typically just mass up a lot more units, and when you're up against a lot more units from your opponent, typically you're gonna not do well in those fights. Archon Chapel is coming in for Kiljadi. Nice spot here. Is able to boost up both the berries and the woodline, as well as every sheep that he's got underneath his TC. And if we were to see Pro Scouts coming in, then he could boost all of those up as well. Speaking of Pro Scouts, deer. All towards the left side of Kiljadi's base, so if he's able to like get a wall off over here, which there is a very nice wood line and a little mountain that would enable that, he could very easily get those deer in either via Pro Scouts or just by going out on the map and just taking them normally. Definitely has a lot of options there. MSN though is moving forward with the spearman and the villager. So we are gonna see the tower rush coming in for him now. Kiljadi doesn't quite have enough gold for Pro Scouts, so if those spearmen hit, he will have to pull back for the time being. And that means no Pro Scouts anytime soon, unless Kiljadi goes out towards the middle of the map. We are going to see a barracks coming in now from him. Something that the Order of the Dragon do have access to is pretty strong men-at-arms in the feudal age. Kiljadi, with 100 gold in the bank, is going to have to make some difficult decisions though. 2 men-at-arms and no veterancy on spearmen? Or 1 men-at-arms and veterancy on the spearman. He can't afford 2 men-at-arms and veterancy at the moment. Well, not veterancy, I mean the hardened upgrade, the feudal age upgrade. Imagine getting veterancy in feudal age, that would be wild. Archon Chapel being rushed up now behind this, and we do see he's not producing anything out of the barracks yet, so it makes me think that he does want to go for the men-at-arms. Sheep coming in, sheep haul from the scout. Behind that, MSN is also working on his feudal age. He's gonna need roughly 100 more food, and he's gonna be able to get it. Kiljadi so far managed to deny the bounty by using the emergency repair on that mining camp. So now bounty going over to MSN, but eventually it's gonna be coming in. Outpost has now come up as well. This is always gonna have this nice little point to fall back to with his own spearman. And we are indeed going to be seeing men-at-arms coming in for Kiljadi early on now. Men-at-arms are incredibly, incredibly tanky here. But as I mentioned earlier, there is going to have to be a decision made here. By the way, in case you're wondering, this game is happening live right now on the ladder. It's not a recorded game, nothing like that. We do love to get our games live on a ladder, and Kiljadi, he's not moving back. Instead, he is moving forward. Could pull villagers in order to get some outposts up here on the middle gold mine. And have the men-at-arm there in order to make sure that is gonna go up. We're seeing an outpost come in on the Archon Chapel. Spearman trying to rush around. Could try to get a villager kill. Is he gonna get it? He is gonna get that villager kill. And is gonna be able to get out alive as well. So nice little pick off there for MSN. Spearman make it out alive as well. And the men-at-arms are moving forward. Just 2 of them though. Just 2 of them. Are going to make their way over towards the gold mine. There isn't anything protecting gold mine at the moment. We are seeing a silver tree come in, stable, already on its way as well. So MSN is going to have the option of making some Keshiks to defend against those men-at-arms and is already banking up enough stone to double produce the first batch of Keshiks. Spearmen sitting inside the outpost slowly but surely are gonna whittle down another house here as well. That's a good amount of damage coming in. Men-at-arms now arriving, double Keshik in queue. But MSN, he's gonna have to pull the villagers back for the time being. Don't want to risk losing those out early. Silvertree can't quite set itself up where it wants to. So MSN's just gonna park in the middle, maybe get one trader out. I don't think you should get more than 1 to 2 traders out early on, just because you want to mostly invest into military. Indeed, first Keshiks should be coming out any moment, and there they are. Keshiks now going for the charge. Man-at-arms trying to make his way back. Charge doesn't quite connect there. And Keshiks are still gonna have to be careful against these men-at-arms, because the men-at-arms from the Order of the Dragon, they do have a lot of base damage, so you can tell they actually do a good amount of damage there, even to those Keshiks. Looks like they are gonna be able to roughly trade 1 for 1 though with them. That is gonna be a fight that MSN should be very happy when it comes to being able to take. You can also always kite back one of the weak Keshiks if he needs to. Yeah, overall good trades here, but now the Spearman comes in. That's not a hardened Spearman though. Unless it is, because Kiljadi has moved out to the middle gold. It is still normal Spearman, now upgraded to a hardened Spearman, plus 40 damage against cavalry. Goldmine still evacuated from MSN at the moment, but Archer's now in queue as well. So he's gonna have all the tools that he needs in order to deal with that. Tries to get an outpost up in the middle now though. But Kiljadi is gonna be able to see that. Isn't quite gonna be there in time though, as the outpost is getting rushed up. Outpost in the middle also has been rushed up by Kiljadi. So we'll have a good amount of gold income as well. We don't have a mill. Nope, mill is coming in right now. And we do have the stable, so I will assume that Pro Scouts is still gonna be on the menu here. Indeed, we do see additional scouts getting queued up right now. Behind this, there is an engagement onto the outpost. MSN garrisons villagers inside. Is he gonna be able to save that weak villager? Spearmen without wheelbarrow are gonna be faster than those villagers. So one villager is gonna go down at the same time. Looks like there was an attack towards the middle gold mine, but Spearman in position means that Emerson isn't quite going to be able to get any villager kills off. Is going to be able to pick off one of the Spearmen, though. It's always so tricky to go up against the Spearmen from all of the rank. Even if you have more cavalry, they just do so much damage. You always see those big chunks of health going down there. I feel like MSN could have potentially even continued the outpost rush here after the first outpost, go for a second one over here. I think... No, actually, Kiljadi would have spotted that one out. That's kind of crazy that the outpost is able to look around that wood line like that. Typically, I would have assumed that there would be like a line of fog of war still existing over there. It doesn't seem to be the case. Lots of villagers on wood right now. That's quite a lot. That is quite a lot. The question is, what's Kiljadi wanting to do with that? He still has the option of going for the berries. He's not going to get a lot of food in right now. What's he doing? He's going straight into farms. Doesn't even want to go onto the berries. That's crazy. Never mind. Now he realizes villagers are getting pulled over to the berries. He's got 400 wood in the bank. That is certainly quite a lot. Behind this, MSN also onto the deer in the middle of the map. So he's using that map control that he's gotten at the moment. Don't have any emplacements on the outpost in the middle. And we do see the Pro Scouts now coming in. But MSN... has the Keshiks there as well. So this Pro Scouts pick off should not be too successful. Archer's not stepping up though. Yeah, deer are gonna get dropped now. Still a good amount, like one deer has been pushed out of position now. Spearman has to be careful. What's the plan now for Kiljadi behind this? Does have Pro Scouts in, still has a lot of gold income. We are now seeing a double archer range play, so wants to make use of all the extra wood that he's gotten in so far. He'll probably want to put in a lumber camp in between his Archon Chapel and the wood line, just to make sure the efficiency is still there. Scouts getting pulled over towards that outpost. Definitely wants to get that Pro Scout in, but that's going to cost him a couple of scouts, so MSN able to get some good trades in there. Emerson could also just put the spearman out, and with the spearman, he's going to be able to pick off a couple more of the scouts if he thinks about it. He's not thinking about it. Emerson, there's 3 scouts that you can kill. Tons of spearmen at the moment out for Kiljadi behind this. Yeah, spearmen at the moment, archers running, and Kiljadi, he's gonna now have access to a great food source for him. Horsemen as well. Now we're seeing a lot of archers getting queued up. Not just any archers, but gilded archers. They've got 1 more tile of range. At the same time, Mongols. Actually, no. I was gonna say Mongols, if they get the Khan's Hunters out, they're gonna also get like a little bit of a range buff on them. But you don't get that. You don't get that with the Silver Tree. Speaking of Silver Tree, don't think we've got any traders out at the moment. Yeah, Masen, he's not really thinking too much about that. Barracks now coming in for Kiljadi. Doesn't look like he wants to go for an age up anytime soon. The Spearman still giving him the runaround behind all of that. Kiljadi doesn't want to give up on them. 1 last Spearman remaining. And there's the Horseman Lance. Is it going to connect? It is going to connect. Did I just notice that, or does the, like, steel lance or, like, metal lance from the Horseman get changed out to a wooden lance during the charge? That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, this is just a game that's happening live right now on the ladder, as I do have people asking in the chat. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, check me out on Twitch as well. If you're watching this on Twitch, check me out on YouTube as well. And vice versa, Kiljadi, he's got 33 military population worth of units out right now. We're seeing crossbowmen from MSN. Oh, buddy, oh. He just queued up 3 crossbows. Oh, buddy, no. Also in queue is gonna be the veterancy upgrade on the Kashyyyks. Villagers moving out towards the middle, but Outpost is gonna be there to deny anything going on over there. These out of the dragon units right now. Look at that golden bowstring that the archers are carrying. You truly gotta be careful with those around. Looking at it. 7 damage and 5.5 tiles of range. So they actually have as much range as the archers from Mongols if they got a Khan Hunter nearby. But attack speed, 1 attack every second. That is quite massive. Raid over here. I like what Emerson is doing so far. As in, he's not even making a single trader. He's not going into trade at all. Usually when you go trade, you wouldn't be going for step redoubt, but Emerson is just not doing that at all. He's just getting the step redoubt, that's where he's getting his gold from. But he's not trading 1 bit, and you can tell Kiljadi, he's looking for traders. A little bit confused as to why he's not finding any. Ragnar's Cathedral now coming in. Prayer tent as well, though. We've got a good amount of crossbows now actually out for MSN. In this number, he could actually still take good trades. Because crossbows, they have a lot more base damage, so they're able to get to that critical mass quickly in order to start taking units down, especially against the Order of the Dragon. Very important that you're able to get that in. Still a lot of crossbows in queue for him, but Emerson, he's still got a lot of resources left in the bank, when it comes to food especially. So maybe we are seeing that fast Imperial Kaganet coming in for him. We've seen it a couple of times recently, and I'm quite here for it. The fast Imperial Kaganet just gives you so many elite units very quickly. For free as well. You're getting a lot of value from that landmark. 1 horseman guarding the relic. Still don't have a veterancy upgrade in for the archers yet. We're still just having a lot of crossbows in queue. But Emerson, I really want him to just go up for Imperial Age now. He's almost got the food for it, right? Let's just preserve and go for it. He's spending more resources. Not sure if he's gonna potentially miss his timing then with that. No Castle Age upgrades have come in on the army for Kiljadi yet. Outpost doing a good job of deterring MSN at the moment. Might want to dive past, but doesn't look like he can quite commit to that yet. First relic is coming in for MSN behind this. Horseman spotted out that 1 monk there. A shaman. Spring on placement on the outpost. He's able to get some good shots in on that. Yeah, 1 relic now coming in for both players. Safe relic still available. Or both. Still 3 relics out on the map. We are gonna see Kiljadi. We take a look over towards the western side. Does have a prelate moving out towards the relic in the corner now. Ooh, up on the side. One trader did get found out. As looks like MSN is investing a little bit into traders after all. But Kiljadi manages to spot that one out. That's not a trader, that's a Kashik. Ooh, and a shaman did go down here. Looks like Kiljadi is actually going to be able to get the majority of the relics in. Oh, that's not good. Now the trader gets spotted out. Looks like MSN now just wants to go for the sacred sites instead. Has a lot of map control towards the middle. That's a lot of crossbows. 31 crossbows. I legitimately thought that he was just going to go for Fast Imperial Age behind this. Looks like it was just mismacro on his part. Lots of villagers on gold right now as well. Ooh, but you don't have any economy upgrades. That hurts a lot. Especially in combination with the Step Redoubt, Wheelbarrow, and Specialized Pick. Just such a nice combination with it. Uwu is getting burnt down. Couple of archers, couple of crossbows. Oh, that's not enough crossbows. That is not enough crossbows. I don't think so. Ooh, MSN, you're gonna be in trouble there if you want to take that fight. +1 Pierce Armor is in on those. Just 3 hits from these Gilded Horsemen is gonna be enough to take down these crossbows now. Couple of Men-at-Arms coming in as well. MSN desperately cutting backward now. He's gonna lose a lot of units here. Every two crossbows that are getting killed here by the horsemen basically pays off for one of the horsemen that are here. And they killed a lot so far, so this is huge value that Kiljadi just gotten. Absolutely insane value. And this ram's coming in the middle. Looks like there is a push about to happen. Kiljadi, he's got a unit mass. He's got veterancy in on his Gilded Archers as well. Veterancy on the Spearmen. Not that that really matters there. Granted, there are actually a good amount of Kashyyyks, but chances are the Gilded Spearmen aren't going to get too many connections on. A lot of health on them, though, so they are going to be a very good meat shield. And now, MSN is going for the dive. Moving out to the outpost. Still a little bit of a raid going on in the backside, but now, push comes to shove. Oh, emergency repair actually ranges that outpost, but double ram means that MSN definitely doesn't want to move back anytime soon. Horseman connecting at the front side. Spearman there as well. Crossbows having to walk back, and looks like both rams are getting taken down now by the horseman. Crossbow, I want to say Sprinkle placement comes in now as well. And MSN, he's been pushed back. And now his food income is plummeting as well. Getting a lot of pastures now being rushed up. 2 to 3 relic split, plus the opponent does have the Regnant, so it's more like a 2 to 6 relic split now. This is looking very rough. The Order of the Dragon just able to mass up more and more units behind it. Even getting some Landsknechte in there. Lots of stone being gathered behind this as well, so could imagine Kiljadi just wanting to drop a keep on one of the large gold mines. There's one on this side, which would also block out the market and give him access to 2 gold veins. So that is an option for him. Ooh, rest on the trade still happening. But looks like he's going forward. Villagers moving forward. Oh, this could be dangerous. I don't think MSN has enough there to defend against that. We also got some Gilded Crossbowmen now for Kiljadi. Those guys are like hand cannoneers in Castle Age almost. They have a lot of range. They do a lot of damage. 36 against armored units and 6 tiles of range. Outposts are coming in a little bit too late. MSN, he's gonna have to evacuate this, and now a keep going up here as well. Outpost not being cancelled in time. This one's getting cancelled now. And he's only just now getting the economy upgrades in. Massive backline from him, but without the correct units at the front line, he's just not able to do anything here. If he just kept making spearmen as well, he would have at least had something against these horsemen. That is not the case here, and I feel like I really would have loved to see the Fast Imperial Age play from MSN. I gotta say, I think Fast Imperial Age for Mongols can be kinda crazy. Especially when you then lean into Mangudai, because Mangudai, with elite upgrades and incendiary arrows, actually become crazy. They become absolutely crazy. They can take down anything, any armored unit. no matter which one. Sacred Side starts being captured up behind us as well. Prelates are moving out from Kiljadi now. One will get taken down by Keshik in the middle. Our post is researching the Yam Aura. That's gonna give MSN a little bit more movement speed. MSN still has a good economy going, but for how much longer? The horsemen coming in. Traders getting taken down. They're not even carrying that much. There were additional markets. Yeah, MSN just made additional markets inside of a space to try and reboom into this one. We're now seeing more stables coming in, but no spearmen at all yet. It's getting more and more difficult. Now the army blob in the middle. Inspired warriors also in. Landsknecht, just 6 of them. Horsemen now gonna face off against the Keshiks. Gunfight that Kiljadi wants to take. It's gonna yoink that for one trader though. That one trader is gonna get taken down. Movement speed Garo coming in, but at 2 tiles per second of movement speed. Still not quite gonna be able to catch up to those Keshiks. And now the army, they're just gonna centralize around the remaining front line here. I think this is go time now. Go time for Kiljadi. The backline from MSN is stepping up. Actually has a good amount here of crossbows, able to do significant amount of damage, even against the horsemen. But is it gonna be enough? There's so many Order of the Dragon units at the front line now. Kiljadi a little bit hesitant, but Move-In is seemingly approaching now. Good kiting on the back line from MSN. Still running back, has the Yam Aura. No, to make sure that his units are a little bit faster, but now moves outside of its influence. Is able to slowly but surely pick off all of the infantry, all of the front line from Kiljadi. But the Keshiks have to be so careful because these gilded crossbows just do so much damage. Now the push attempt comes in, and we're seeing a forward Elspach inside the base. Villagers are getting pulled. They want to burn it down. They want to burn it down, but there's no backline remaining anymore for MSN. Villagers getting taken down. The archers doing so much damage. He's pulling everything, but yet the HP doesn't seem to be going down. Keshiks from the side, some men-at-arms from the side, but all the villagers are going down behind this. And the backline from Kiljadi just does not budge. It is still so many crossbows here. And it looks like the Elspach is gonna be going up. Villagers still working on it. And behind all of this, the back line, the back of the army, the core of Emerson's strength is getting taken down. Now down to 50 economy units. A lot of the traders, less economy units than the Order of the Dragon and the Elspach. It's going up. Kiljadi with the Elspach inside of the base of the Mongol player. Fellas, I hope you guys enjoyed this custom game. If you did, absolutely make sure you smash that like button. Also subscribe to the channel. That way you do get notified whenever we do upload here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope I see you all in the next one. Have a good one.